Come on, you bastard. Get him. Oh, I'm burning. I'm burning. I'm burning. I just realized I'm fucking burning.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Buenos dias and buenos noches, my beautiful people. This is
The Dawn.
Geo here, and let's talk about Palworld. Yep, I have no life. Palworld, I am around in level 34, I believe, and I'm just addicted to this game. It's basically the best Pokemon game to ever release.
What did he say?
Even though it's not made from Pokemon at all. And if you like my shit, go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost you a penny. And also give that fluffy thumbs up. And let's continue on. Obviously, most of you might know what this game is, some of you don't. Long story short, it's a survival game if you ever played Ark, where you gotta craft and build your base. Also, you gotta keep your hunger in check. While you're at it, you gotta catch all the pals, which are basically the budget Pokemon, and they can do your bidding. They can do all the heavy lifting when it comes to crafting, building, foraging, and collecting materials. And eventually, you will end up evolving your technology. You start off with primitive stuff, and then eventually you get the guns and the heavy duty armor, and also all the different saddles where some of the pals will grab, certain arsenals like missile launchers or minigun to aid by your side. But the game is as basic as it could be, and it's early access, and the devs already started updating the game by fixing some of the bugs and eventually working on a cross-play option so that our friends who play on Xbox can join us. I know my friend, that guy Jarvis, is super excited to play this game with me. Normally he gets bored with these type of games, but once he tags along with me, he's gonna cause mayhem in my server.
You're goddamn right.
So after playing, holy shit, 40 hours? What the blooming hell? So yeah, I played 40 hours of this game since release, and I guess that explains it all. I love the game. 40 hours, god damn. I mean, it plays similar to Legends Arceus, which is personally one of my favorite Pokemon games that have came out so far. Just the layout with the UI and how you throw the Pokeball to summon your Pokemon, or pals, sorry. Pals. It's like that game, but dial it up to 11. There's just so much more you can do. You can have different types of mounts for your pals when it comes to ground or airborne, or heck, even control them in battle. This is a personal pet peeve of mine where I just want real-time Pokemon battles so I can fully engage myself in the battle. Pokemon's basically the only kind of turn-based game I can tolerate, but man, I just really want action, real-time battles. And you can let your pals fight with you while you're shooting the other pal, your enemies. But if you really want full control over the battle, you can just hop on your pal and you can use all the 3 moves that they have, plus also a weapon they can carry, like how Grisbolt can use the minigun, or the panda thing, I forgot the name of the name, but he uses grenade launchers and you can just sweep the whole floor with the grenade launchers, and it's great. But yeah, you can use all their moves, you can dodge around with it. It's a lot more engaging, and personally that's how I play in the battles with the pals. I just ride on the pal, fully control him, and use his moves, because that's my preference to play, unless if I'm fighting a boss where I'm planning to catch him. So yeah, I will have 100% full control over that situation, so I make sure I catch the boss. Most of the times it ends up in failure. I was stuck with this one boss, and every so often I go try to catch him, but either my pal will kill him or a lot of other outside interference will come in and kill me because I'm trying to catch him, not kill him. No, the problem is when I'm about to catch the ball, it kills me. Oh, fuck it. What the fuck you want, huh? Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking hunt you down, too. You. Fuck you. Piss off, you budget Robin Hood motherfucker. Fucking whatever Pokemon you were called back then. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Alright. Wasted my ammo, but I don't care. He pissed me off. Oh, fuck. Look at that. It's the fucking loser brigade. so it takes a bit longer than usual to end the battle. And well, I haven't felt that much rage in a long time, but it feels very old school when it comes to raging at a video game. It's not really a great thing, but you know, I haven't raged at a game in a while. The only two games that do that is really Valorant and Golf with Friends. And I'm so glad that I haven't recorded this video yet because I experienced the co-op, because you know your boy's always a loner when it comes to playing these type of games. It was really fun. My friend Comrade Raccoon, he joined my server. I helped him out a bit. I just gave him more of the earlier gear. I didn't want to jumpstart him too much. And yeah, he was learning all the mechanics. And sometimes I join in, be his meat shield. I wouldn't interfere his battles most of the time, unless we get caught up with a very high level POW that he struggles with. But overall, the co-op is very solid. And I'm really excited for the crossplay so that Jarvis can join us. I will say I don't feel any personal attachment to my POWs compared to Pokemon. Because normally when you start a Pokemon game, you really pick your starter, and then you choose which Pokemon you want in your team, you level them up, they get stronger, and it's like a personal journey with your pets, I guess. Here in this game, nah, not really. They're basically your playthings. They're just business. They're here to do your bidding. They're here to build shit. They're here to work. And if they get out of line or start getting injured or being sick or they get cranky to work, well, you put them right in their place and you butcher them down. But yeah, the connection's not really there. But I guess it's the same when it comes to Pokemon, because I just chuck away the normal Pokemon for shinies. But what can I say? The shinies look cool.
What's more important, weed or us?
Weed!
Man, he didn't even think about it.
And there are shinies in this game too, but they're just bigger. And I think I heard that the developers are planning to color swap the POWs, but who knows, we'll find out in later updates. For some reason, the catch rate in this game is abysmal. It's really bad, but I'm pretty sure you can adjust the settings in the world settings before you jump in. Like even how much damage you take, how hard the enemies are, or how much XP you receive, or decrease the time you gotta wait for the eggs to hatch in the incubators. So it's really up to your personal preference how you want to play the game, whether you want full-on survival type of mode, or you can just make it easy so that you can understand how the survival mechanics work if you're new to that sort of gameplay, or just want to have a good time without any troubles whatsoever, because this game is really tough. It can get challenging at times. Even when you're in co-op, the enemy's health, I believe, double as well. That's what I noticed when we fought Grimtail, I think that's his name, when Raccoon wanted to catch him for himself. Alright, let's talk about some of the problems in the game, which obviously there are bugs. With the developers' history of what they have spoken about the behind the scenes in the game, they have said that their experience to making a game is very limited with, I think the budget was what, $10,000? I think. But yeah, it seems like they had quite a bit of trouble making this game, and they made it so that people can enjoy it. Just a fun game. And the way how they explained how they're going to appeal to a broader audience is, well, Americans like shooting stuff, so I find that pretty funny. And how they decided not to do the male or female body types, they just went with body type A and B, which I find it's really stupid. That it's so dumb. And I'm pretty sure they agree, since they said that Americans love making ugly characters. Which that gave me a crack. But yeah, the AI of your enemies are pretty dumb. Sometimes they just walk in place, or they just stuck in a wall. They can't reach to you. Even in raids, sometimes they just stay in place, trying to get to your base. And then next thing you know, sometimes when you chuck out your POW to defend yourself, unfortunately your POW does nothing until the enemies reach your base, and then your POWs will start fighting. I'm not talking about the ones in the base, just the ones that are in your party. I don't understand how that even works. So I end up controlling my POW so that I can start attacking. Overall, there's a lot of bugs like that, but I still have a good time with the game. Alright. So here's some more of this tug-of-war bullshit when it comes to online, Twitter, or even sometimes YouTube, where people are complaining how the designs look similar to Pokemon's, where some I can understand, while others are big f***ing reach, my friend. And that someone accused for the developers for using AI to create some of these guys, and it was proven false. They actually created the pals from scratch, with heaps of inspirations, or even sometimes copying certain looks of Pokemon. But it's a whole thing how you're a bad person if you play this game. Come on. Or that, oh, people want Pokemon to fail. No, I think the majority of us want Pokemon to actually get up their fucking asses and actually go 100% with their Pokemon games, instead of copying pasting some of the same old mechanics or same old gameplay structure that's been like this for the past, over decades or so. The amount of times Game Freak cut corners so that they can recycle animations or even make cutscenes look a bit awkward, especially when they have characters singing with no voice acting. Why the fuck are we not having any voice acting is beyond me, and it's probably some localization bullcrap. Just have the English voice and put subtitles for each language if you're too effing lazy to hire multiple language actors. It's so dumb. We're at this point that even other games are getting voice acting. Zelda has voice acting. Why Pokemon doesn't have any voice acting? And Game Freak, small indie developers, they only have so few budget to spend when it comes to making a Pokemon game. That's why I really appreciate Legends Arceus, because it was different. It played so much better. It run better too, but that's because it wasn't fully open world. I think that was a clever move on them, since Scarlet and Violet can't run for shit because they have a hardware that's too old at this point. And apparently we'll be getting the new Switch this year. Hopefully it'll run Scarlet and Violet better, and hopefully the next Pokemon game will be a lot more ambitious. Palworld is making money, and the Pokemon Company are seeing this, and hopefully they take notes, while probably trying to find a way to sue them for, I guess, ripping off some of the designs. So no, I don't think all of us want Pokemon to fail. We want them to actually improve and also try new things, but not losing what makes Pokemon Pokemon. And it would be cool to have a co-op type of mode with your friends, because the way how Scarlet and Violet does its co-op is really poor. Your friend is basically somewhat like a ghost. They just hang around with you. It's really the raids that really matter when it comes to the co-op. While in Palworld, yeah, your friend's there. You can share your buddy, your equipment. You can engage with them when it comes to combat. You can travel with them with your ride Pokemon. It just feels so much better compared to Scarlet and Violet's poor co-op sessions. I know there are some shiny hunters that prefer random encounters in the grass than the open world where you can actually see the shinies. And I totally understand. The surprise is better that way. I would say maybe create zones where you can't see the Pokemon in the grass and you just encounter them there. Just isolated areas where you can just have random encounters. But I don't think Pokemon would do that because they're really leaning towards the open world aspect of it, which leads them into shiny locking the legendaries and mythical Pokemon, which I find really dumb. We should all have a chance to shiny hunt those Pokemon. I'm just saying it's good to have options than just handing it over to us through mystery gifts. But if Palworld does update when it comes to shinies and change the colors, your boy's gonna be shiny hunting those. That's it. His life will be lost forever to shiny hunting. But yeah, people can enjoy whatever they want. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and if Palworld's not for you, yeah, don't play it. You can give it a try and refund it, but yeah, or it's free on Xbox Game Pass. You can try it there. If it's not for you, yeah, you don't have to play it. But the whole, slavery, PETA's involved, trying to figure out if we can have a vegan option in Palworld. It's dumb. Come on. It's a video game. We're here to have fun. The only time we can talk shit if the video game story is shit, which, wink wink, next video is going to be about the Suicide Squad. They did my boy Soups dirty. But at the end, who gives a shit about people whining on Twitter, alright? Just go and have a good time, alright folks? Alright, I'm basically done. I just want to talk about Palworld because I love the game so much. And I'm going on ahead and continuing to play more of it. So what do you think of Palworld? Do you enjoy it, or are you just 100% with Pokemon? You just feel like you're betraying them if you play Palworld? Some people do think like that, and that's alright. Your opinions are your own. Comment down below, and I appreciate you guys listening throughout the entire video. And yeah, after Palworld, I mean, we're going to get a Pokemon Direct soon, I'm pretty sure. We'll see what Pokemon has in store for us this year. Anyways, I wish you guys a good day or a good night. Ciao.